Hello, hello, hello. We have Rolkatsuki back in Strasbourg with Team Duke, Dunkirk, Algerie, Repulse ships, La Gruciel and La Gruciel, and a Bliskovica. Now, Strasbourg. It's basically a Dunkirk. An up-tier Dunkirk. It does get a reload booster. The downside is it is almost a 3-minute cooldown on that reload booster. And remember, it has literally all the strengths and the weaknesses of the Dunkirk. I think that when the modules get changed where they won't get destroyed, I believe that still counts for main batteries, for main battery guns. Strasbourg and Dunkirk will highly benefit from these, but because I do remember multiple times when I was playing my Dunkirk back in the day, and my guns would get knocked out. I think I only had it not blown up like once. I do remember playing an Iowa game though, and I had one of my front guns blown up. In all honesty, as far as the modules getting, incapacitated and destroyed, I'm still very hesitant on. I don't know. It just... I feel like it's really going to mess up things a lot, especially if you look at clan battles where, you're saying, I'm incapacitated. No, this guy still has all of his torp tubes left. You're just slightly incapacitating them and reducing them. Their function. The removal of detonations was a good change. This one, though, I don't know. I think it'll be nice if if you have Ohio and you can really charge in and do things and your secondaries won't get blown up. Okay, that's a good thing. But there is also heavily huge downsides to it. And it's the downsides that's really going to come into effect later on. And that's where I'm concerned about. Ooh, someone just hit the Königsberg for a pretty good amount of HP.
We destroyed an enemy cruiser.
But I mean, Strasbourg, since it is French, it does get all the downsides of the French ships, meaning it's coated in that weak-ass armor, and it takes a crap ton of damage. Now, with a secondary build, it looks like, or with at least close quarters on there, his reload does go down to 22 seconds. I would have waited. Because if he had waited, he might have been able to. I think that'll do more. Yep. I think, that had just enough of the angle to get it. Yeah, you did see that Duke York shoot. And we had just enough angle to get in there. But as you can see, it's almost like a 3-minute cooldown just for the reload booster.
We destroyed an enemy cruiser.
So it's really... Strasbourg is just a really odd ship. It has its downsides. It has some benefits, but no, honestly, I would honestly say it's... I would say it's honestly average. It's not a super overpowered ship. It isn't. The only thing I give it for is that it's an historical ship, and that's about it. But other than that, there's not much really going for it. I want to see what this ship is going to do to the Heinrich. That's going to be interesting. Again, the guns won't overmatch, so you'll see ricochets. And since it is French, it does significantly have its issues. With Furious and Close Quarters on, he's down to a 20-second reload now. Which is decent, but not great. And we do see, looking at it, we got a lot of enemies coming from the north around that tip. We've got 3 ships still in the back. No one's escorting it. It looks like Transport 1. Are they? Wait, no, it's still moving. So it might be, yeah, I think the Algerie's escorting it still. So good for the Algerie. And yeah, there's a French dispersion. Yeah. Gotta love it.
Enemy destroyer blown up. Ship is on fire.
Uh-oh, is someone gonna take a torp? Nope. That is another good side of this op, is that the torps are so low range. Yeah, the only ones that have the range on the torps are the DDs. The cruisers only have like 4-kilometer torps. That one, though, would have actually hit. We've got 2 minutes and 50 seconds, so 3 minutes. It's possible for the transports to reach. I think so. I will say that Rolkatsuki definitely has some of the weirdest builds ever. A secondary Strasbourg. Although, in all honesty, it's not a bad thing, considering if you're running away from things and you got enemies in the back, your secondaries are technically all in the back.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
And it does look like the Bliskovica is doing what he is. Looks like he is going for the minefields. He's in that position. He has the ability to go for them. So he's in the right position.
Enemy cruiser.
Plus, he's far enough south he can engage a southern DD or DDs if it's there. So he's in the right position.
Enemy cruiser foundered. Enemy cruiser sunk.
Those minefields should disappear pretty fast with the bliss there. Yep, there it goes. I would shoot the back one because I would try to time it. Oh, okay. Got it just in time.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
And the reason I said that is because I wouldn't want to shoot a thing. So I would like to make it as less painful on the last part as possible. To make sure every ship I killed up here counted. Now he is literally the only one up here, besides the, everyone has went south. He's literally the only one up here.
Enemy destroyer detected. The ship is on fire.
Unfortunately, it's just overpins double fire. That's gonna really hurt. Oh, that is unfortunate for the bliss.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
And the reload is now down to 16 seconds.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy cruiser sighted.
Oh, look at that dispersion. That's ridiculous. If those guns don't reload fast enough, and that isn't a perfect shot on that
Ship is on fire.
T-61, he's screwed. Oh, can his team save him though? It's gonna be close. Another double fire, DCPs. Oh, no. Oh, that was close.
Problem solved, sir.
That was way too close.
Destroyer sighted.
Ooh, nice shot.
Enemy destroyer sunk. Enemy cruiser sighted. Torpedoes astern.
Ram it!
Destroyer sunk. Enemy cruiser destroyed.
So Rolkatsuki ends up with over 500,000 credits, 230K 1745 free XP, 15 kills. Top of the team with 1919. Still ended up with 500,000 in credits. So not a bad game. Not a bad game at all. A very nice game from Rolkatsuki. And a ship that rarely anyone plays.